Hi, today we're talking about corporate social responsibility, or CSR, and we're particularly privileged to talk to John Chambers, the CEO of Cisco. So thank you, John, for joining us.
All right, let me ask you a question. We've been doing it for 20 years. What do companies do right in the long run that really makes CSR have lasting impact both within their organization and for the groups that they interface to?
So the way we approach it at Cisco is clearly the way we approach any of our business programs. One is we get a vision, a strategy, an execution plan, and we really drive that.
So we think about where do we want to be 3-5 years out, not just 1 month later.
Exactly, and what is the long-term impact that we want, because we don't approach it as a transaction.
Okay.
There are times where transactions are important, right? If there's a disaster,
Immediate relief.
Immediate relief, immediate transaction, but at the same time, I think what you've seen at Cisco is we're talking about what do we have to do immediately, but then what can we do to really help rebuild? And it's that long-term approach that is significant. We also put the right talent in place to put processes together and measurements and really measure against them. And then the third thing is that we really look at the whole company. It's integrated. So when somebody comes on board and they have a specific subject matter expertise, they're not only the top talent in that area, but they really look at the implications and the impact of what they're building. So they build a solution for healthcare or education, and they understand the impact that it has, not just in the community where they live, but on the other side of the world. And I think that those are the things that really have enabled us to be able to come back to you and talk about accomplishments and what we need to do to continue to develop it. And that's the key to sustainability.
So when you think about it, Tay, either by brilliant leadership or by learning as we go from our mistakes, two things we've done remarkably well. We basically take a program and we think 3 to 5 years out.
Absolutely.
So whether it's the terrible Hurricane Katrina that hit the southern part of the United States, or focus on education in Jordan, or the conflict in Lebanon, or the earthquake in China, you find us there 3, 4, 5 years later. And you see us involved in really helping to change the lives of the people affected, but also even the country. And the second thing that we do is once we get a process down, we cookie cut it, we replicate in terms of the direction.